I should still be in bed. Which means my playability. It's gonna be crap. Ciphers are individuals with a sensitivity to the anthem of creation and are capable of telepathic communication and heightened mental calculation. Many young people who are identified as having this unique gift undergo ember exposure and dedicated training to enhance their mental skills. When cipher abilities first appeared, Corvus sought to use these individuals for covert purposes. They developed amplifier technology and created a type of institutional training center called a Satomi. The most important and advanced of these is Esterat, the premier Satomi, located in Anthem. Later, the Cipher Revolution brought ciphers expanded rights, freedoms to choose how their abilities were used, opening a new world of communication between settlements and in the aid of lancers. While javelins were invented long before the cipher phenomenon, the addition of ciphers to operations outside the wall has made all lancers safer and more effective. What do we see? Everything. Images, words, patterns, feelings. Our memories are deeper in the amplifier than out. It's not just our memories, but any other cipher we connect with. We become one. It makes the outside world a bit frustrating, doesn't it? From In the Chair, interviews with Negan Dell. This is a fuck, I can't speak right now. This is what I was looking for earlier. Let's see, we got ciphers. What else we got here? Life in the library. Owen. Owen is a cipher who works out of the freelancer enclave in Fort Tarsus, a small town on the frontier in Bastion. Born into poverty, he was sent for cipher training at a young age when he first showed sensitivity to the anthem. Owen spent most of his life studying at Bronnelin Satomi in Helios. Owen is an adventurer and mischief maker at heart. After leaving Bronnelin, he traveled for a number of years before settling down in Fort Tarsus to work with the freelancers. However, the few contracts available have left him uninspired and dreaming of grander things. He longs to operate a javelin of his own. Freelancers. Freelancers, independent lancers who chose to follow General Tarsus in the path of valor. They silence cataclysms and aid those in need beyond the safety of the walls. Freelancers act without direct orders from any central organization. Though there is no official code, the modern perception of freelancer values is attributed to Dalithes, the Freelancers 3. Valor to serve the people regardless of their station, courage to bring silence when the anthem sings, faith to keep my word and the word of my brethren, trust that the free answer when called, strong alone, stronger together. The Dominion. The expansionist military regime from Strahlheim that destroyed the city of Freemark when they attempted to control the cenotaph. While their technological advances are noteworthy, their methods have shown little regard for life or individuality. The Monitor, a rare Dominion operative who is both a skilled lancer and cipher. He is invaluable to the Dominion's expansion plans. Monitors, monitors undergo special training to make them into near omniscient secret police. Corvus first heard whispers about the monitors from small bands of refugees fleeing south from Strawheim to Freemark. Corvus. Corvus is the diplomatic and intelligence arm of Bastion. They are masters of intrigue and covert operations, answering directly to the Emperor of Anthem. Corvus operatives monitor regions across Bastion and beyond, Corvus operatives monitor regions across Bastion and beyond for threats against human civilization, with particular interest in the Dominion. It was Corvus that first used ciphers for code breaking and long distance communications to keep a close eye on potential enemies. The organization gets its name from Legion of Dawn Lancer Sanadin, who was nicknamed Corvus after the small blackbird. Tessine is an agent of Corvus. She is intelligent and deeply loyal to the safety and survival of Antium. Her information is always accurate, but she never shares more than is necessary. I'm yawning. Arcanists. Arcanists are scientists, researchers, and scholars who study the mysteries of the world, from wildlife to shaper instruments. While some are found teaching in classrooms, others spend their lives solving shaper mysteries in the wilderness. They have long preserved the collected knowledge of humanity and consider their studies a spiritual and moral duty. After the destruction of the Library of Dunar, Arcanists published a common book of accumulated learning known as Concordance. It stands as their most prolific work, and a new edition is published annually. Sentinels. Authorities that keep the peace and protect the people of Antium on behalf of the Emperor. We protect the royal house of Bastion and all its subjects. We are the arm of the royal house of Bastion, which must be obeyed. We bring justice, for without justice there is no order, and without order there is anarchy. Sentinel vow. Outlaws. Outlaws are hardened, violent criminals who were cast out of society because they threaten public safety and security. Once exiled, they must attempt to survive outside city walls without armor or weapons. This practice has been the subject of much debate, though scarce resources and concerns over violent crime have provided steady support for forced exile. Say a man has slain his kin in cold blood. What are the rest of us to do? Isolate him? Provide him with meat and grain that we risk our lives for? If we cannot trust him to live peacefully within our walls, then let him survive beyond. Shapers keep him as they see fit, and may he return to us to the great wheel of a changed soul. From Dialogues. Regulators? Regulators. An organized criminal group that deals in smuggling, gambling, theft, extortion, and other illegal activity. While not as ruthless as outlaws, the regulators are still dangerous and operate outside civil society while manipulating others for profit. The recent closings of Strider locks and a downturn in the safety of roads has limited legal trade and made the regulators rich. Scars. Escari. A sentient manifestation of a scar swarm. Once a swarm has reached a critical mass through consumption, it can spawn an Escari, an advanced scar capable of speech and intelligent thought. Compared to regular scars, Escari are individuals with unique thoughts and ambition. Okay, I'll finish this one. I can't read anymore because I'm just yawning. Compared to regular stars, the Skari are individuals with unique thoughts and ambitions. Skari are individuals with unique thoughts and ambitions that are thought to lead to Skar power struggles. These disputes make Ascari eager to augment and improve themselves as they see fit. The first Ascari was discovered at the battle for the terraces, leading a coordinated attack on farmers, burning the fields below Fort Tarsus. Alright, there's more, but I can't read anymore because I'm too tired. Oh look, you get mail. This is interesting. Chain. This is a chain letter. That's awesome.
Owen filled me in on what happened.
You've got a problem out there. Some kind of Dominion heavy.
His people called him the Monitor. We couldn't stop him.
And he was there for a Shaper relic?
Tore the place apart. Your agent wouldn't give in. Right to the end, she... Well...
I know.
I'm sorry. She left this archive behind.
I'll have my people dig into it. The Dominion really have returned.
In force.
Damn.
I thought spies took everything in stride.
We also respect our enemies. Life under Dominion rule isn't much of a life at all. And if they have set their sights on Fort Tarsus...
Right. Well, The fort isn't exactly my idea of living the dream, but it is home, and I'd prefer it to remain dictator-free. What can we do?
For now, remain patient. I don't want to make a move until I have more information. In the meantime, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Sentinel Bryn. She's sharp, trustworthy, and could use some assistance. Why don't you help her while I look into the Dominion? I'll be in touch.
Sentinel Rissa Bryn. Fort Command.
Sentinel? How can we help?
Well, we probably shouldn't talk here. Come see me by my desk. And my plants.
Plants?
Right. So, good. I will see you.
Okay, then.
Freelancer, how's it going? It's Matthias Sumner checking in. By the way, I finally cleared out the clutter from my lab, so I can resume my work. I'll be there, if you need to talk.
Well, hello.
Oh, what's going on? You scare me a little sometimes.
Do I? Actually, I suppose that's fair. I do peddle in danger. Still, you should know me better than that. I know you.
Okay, when's my birthday?
Trick question. You don't like celebrating birthdays.
So, when is my birthday?
I think you're having me on. You've never told me.
Probably not. It was a number of days ago.
Well then, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. So, where's my gift?
I tell you what, I'll write you a terrible poem. How does that sound? Sometime.
Actually, the day we met was my birthday.
Haha, now that is a trick. Which time? Recently or in our youth?
Youth? The time you picked my pocket?
Well, I was starving.
Or bored?
Or bored. Which turned out well, actually. Griefing regulators through it was pretty fun. You were always looking for trouble. Is that what made you want to be a freelancer, do you think?
I was young. Besides, my job is helping people, Owen.
A touch defensive?
Yeah, because I'm defending my adult self.
Look, of course we're helping people. But I like to think about the root of things, that's all. The spark that began the journey.
Say, back then, what were you doing alone in Pontaix anyway?
I was tired of the Satomi and was taking, well, shall we say, an unscheduled break. Roaming. That's what I was doing, roaming. Same thing you were doing when we met in Heliost.
I like to think of it more as finding myself.
Because of the Heart of Rage. Where's your team?
I don't know.
Yeah, I brought you down. Well, never mind. There's a bright future ahead. Cheer up. Contracts await.
My new friend. You listened well to my story of Freemark, huh?
Never heard it told like that.
I was long retired. The battle was not mine to fight. But good friends tell me, I was a freelancer for many years. You know what freelancers do?
We deal with things beyond the wall. Problems. We help people.
Truth, but it's not so small as that. We explore, we fight chaos, we save lives. You hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
People could count on us. In this world, a big deal. But that has been lost. People don't trust us. Hard times now. But enough gloom. Got a contract for you. Going to protect some Arcanists doing seismic tests, okay?
Seismic tests?
Yeah, check to see if Fort Tarsis has strong foundation. Don't want it to fall into a hole like last time.
What?
But these tests attract animals. The kind with teeth, you know? You protect one side of the fort, and Freelancer Rife will protect the other. You hear me?
I hear you.
Good, now go. I'm hungry. No breakfast yet. General Tarsis.
many, and I couldn't.
It's not your fault. There's nothing more you could have done.
I know, it's just... I'm not sure I'm cut out for this. The thought of going out there again.
Take your time. Maybe there's something you can do here.
What if there isn't? Times are tight enough as it is.
We've made it through before. Besides, the Sentinels can't have a shortage of paperwork, can they?
Well, look who's here.
Stop stealing my pins.
Hey, you're a freelancer, right? I've heard things about you.
What kind of things?
Some of the Arcanists said you stopped a cataclysm. Or a giant Ursix. Or both.
That was me, yeah. It was kind of both.
Interesting. You're one to watch. I don't want to say too much just yet, but be mindful. A lot of eyes will be on you soon.
What does that mean?
It means this is the time to show what you're made of.
If you've got a contract for me, I'm happy to hear it.
Not a contract, exactly. Have you ever heard of the Path to Glory?
It's like a ranking of Lancers, right?
That's not all it is. There are certain rewards offered to those on the path.
Rewards offered by who, exactly?
The Emperor. Put yourself on the path, freelancer. What you do will matter, I promise.
What's wrong with implementing proper protocol?
Thank you
For what?
for stepping close so you don't impede foot traffic.
You were off to the side, so it seemed to make sense.
My apologies. I assumed you would recognize me from one of my public safety forums.
Sorry, I was not aware those were happening.
My name is Pernell Blatch, and I'm the fort custodian. I maintain and improve all public works and spaces.
Sounds like a big job.
It's enormous. I'm seeking public input on an initiative to improve life in Fort Tarsis. Would you care to take part?
I might.
Excellent. Please answer the following questions. Do you A, believe the fort needs immediate improvements to function more efficiently? Or B, recognize the fort has glaring inefficiencies that must be corrected?
Aren't those statements both the same?
No. One suggests immediate action, and the other identifies issues, then proposes solutions.
I'm not sure the fort wants to change.
The fort must change. It's unsafe in so many ways. Take the walking issue, for example.
Did you say walking?
Yes. People walk and stop wherever they please. This causes stoppages, bumping, and even pedestrian rage. I'm proposing we implement lanes and foot traffic rules of way.
Fort residents will never buy into it.
I disagree. People said we didn't need the fountain, but now I'm spearheading the campaign to restore it.
How does a fountain make the fort more efficient?
The fountain creates a meeting place and instills pride in the community. Happy people are more productive.
Is the fountain working?
Not at the moment. There's a piping issue. It was nice chatting with you. I'm off to a meeting regarding proper personal equipment in the forge area.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. It's not easy keeping this fort safe.
Wow. So this is definitely a Bioware game.
Metal suits and beating hearts. Crimson Lancer. Previously on Crimson Lancer.
Kista!
Onsen, I can't move. My suit's locked up. The relic's burning through my circuits. Now, we return to our heroes.
I have to silence it. Kista, hold on! Kista! Oh, Kista! Sweet mercies. Alive.
Wait, something's not right. The javelin won't let me connect. I have to get out. Can't breathe.
Kista. Whose voice is that? Kista.
The javelin. My javelin. It's talking. But how?
Life. Breath. The song of creation. I hear it. What am I?
What will happen next?
So that happened. It's all like spam. It's all advertisements. It's hilarious.
really soak it. Hey, does this look like it's infected? Hey, freelancer!
Hey?
I can't believe I'm talking to you. You're like the most badass freelancer in Fort Tarsis. My name's Neeson.
Hello.
Hey, aren't you teamed up with that Cypher, Owen?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, no reason. I just thought you might be concerned about that Cypher school thing of his.
What are you talking about?
Okay, alright, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard he got over-altered during his training.
Over-altered?
Yeah, I guess it glitched him up pretty bad.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I can't say for sure, but that's what people are saying, and you gotta admit, Owen is a little goofy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Just tell you what I heard.
Thanks, but that kind of information isn't useful.
Yeah, I get it. You already knew. But if you ever need any info on anyone else in the fort, I'm pretty plugged in.
Yeah, no thanks.
No need to close that door. Let's just agree to maybe meeting in the future.
Or let's not.
Yeah, I got you. Catch you later.
Okay.
Hi, freelancer. What's up? Saving the world? Never mind. Rhetorical question. Sorry, I'm a little cranky. Strider full of rations and batteries I ordered was jumped by regulators.
Were there any casualties?
No. Managed to save them all. Thanks for asking.
That's something good, at least.
Yeah. I just wish... I mean, I was born here. Fort Tarsis used to be great. People used to look down on the fort because it wasn't Anthem or Freemark. But I think it was better.
But you were a kid.
Exactly. Brother Kismet and I used to climb that scaffolding just to watch the Striders come and go. Then the market would fill up with happy people and cool things to buy. It even seemed sunnier. Might be my imagination. Though it was before the Harder Age. So, poor Fort Tarsis. It's kind of a crap heap now. Not sure why I keep coming back.
It's hard to give up on home, even if you should know better.
You're right. Does that make me foolish?
Is it okay if I don't answer that?
Huh. Well, everything I own is on the other side of these doors. Looks like I'm stuck here. But you should save yourself.
Okay. Good luck.
I'm Freelancer Johnny, by the way. See you around.
Wait, Johnny's the one from the other place.
Freelancer. Thanks again for your help. Business is already looking up.
Selling the thunder, huh?
Hey, people laugh, but the uniform makes the soldier. Ever seen the Dominion? They know it. If you want to win a war, presentation is half the battle. A javelin's designed to intimidate, annihilate, exterminate, eradicate, and if you're really good, obliterate. You have to inspire fearful awe in your enemies.
Plus, it's just cool flying in style.
That it is. May as well have fun while you're scaring people.
I figure there's a reason we call the suits javelins.
Of course there is. Imagine if they called it a skewer or something. Oh crap, run! A squad of skewers is coming our way.
Doesn't have quite the same ring.
Not unless you're having a cookout.
You seem pretty passionate about this.
I love what I do. And it's important. I want to help the good guys win. When a freelancer shows up in their javelin, I want people to remember it. Your enemies will shudder. Your allies will salute.
I like the sound of that. A little thunder and lightning to make an entrance.
You get it. Why do people fear a big storm rolling in?
Probably because it can kill you.
That's right. There's power in that sky. And pain if you don't respect it. So you just let me know if I can fix you up with anything. A javelin's always got room for more thunder.
Will do. See you around.
Movement's a bit different since the last repairs. Just needs putting through its paces.
You'll have that done in no time.
No rest for the wicked, that's for sure.
When you out next?
Tomorrow, running a wall patrol. You?
Day after. Same detail.
Keep your eyes open out there.
Always.
Freelancer, I trust the contract went well? Hey, how'd your last job go?
The comeback breathing, it went fine.
Straight truth there. Just got back myself. Damn Titan nearly took my arm off. Always something, huh? Owen stopped by. Wanted to make sure your records were in order. No worries though, a Titan won't stop me from keeping this place organized.
How'd you end up as our record keeper anyway? You don't seem the desk type.
Layers, buddy. We all got 'em. You want a well-placed shot or a well-kept ledger? Ask Lucky Jack. We all do our bit for the family, right?
So you're the cousin who enjoys paperwork.
And taking on scars.
Keeping things balanced.
That's what I do. The point is, we've got each other's backs. It's not like we got anyone else in our corner.
Not today, but we'll turn things around.
That's the spirit right there. We need freelancers to bring in contracts, get the work done. The better the Enclave does, the better we all do, right? Well, I've got reports to update before I'm back out there. Striders to save, relics to silence, you know how it is.
Oh, fuck.